What did I tell you about Martinelli, baby? Gabriel Martinelli, GOAT. Yeah, that's why you start Martinelli. Comfortable, routine, dead boring as well, by the way. But one of the most routine victories you will see this season from a football team. Other than McGoldrick, they had nothing, literally nothing. And McGoldrick should have scored, don't get it twisted. They should have gone 1-0 up. But the game was a hard watch, but it was the calm before the storm on Thursday. And nice to see Laka as well bag a couple. I thought he was superb tonight. Absolutely outstanding performance from him. The pass from Partey for the second goal for Laka, brilliant, absolutely superb. But listen, they're getting relegated for a reason, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not jump up and down and start saying we've turned a corner and this and that. I expect us to beat Sheffield United. And we've done the double over them this season. They're going to get relegated. I think Lacazette scored 2 league goals less than they've scored all season. That kind of sums it all up. So listen, whilst it's a great victory and whilst there were some great performances out there, and there was some great performances tonight, I thought that was one of Dani Ceballos' best games for Arsenal. Shame he doesn't do it against better opposition, but hopefully we will now see Dani Ceballos kick on and push on for the rest of the season. But at the same time, when I see the starting 11, I was like, oh my God, we got Saka at left back. It didn't pan out like that. Saka weren't left back. Granit Xhaka of all people was left back, and he never got troubled or worried all night. And listen, if there was ever a game to get confidence levels back up, I think tonight was the game. I think the game against Sheffield United was the ideal game for Arsenal to get their confidence back, ready for the game on Thursday. And listen, Slavia Prague, beat Sparta Prague tonight in their derby match. They won 2-0. They're still on an invincible season, and they've bagged so many goals this season. They're unbeaten in I think 39 matches in their league. Yes, it's not the greatest, but you've still got to win the matches, and they've been absolutely fantastic. And I'm kind of worried about that game still, because we had quite a lot of good chances on Thursday, and it was very deflating. It's like when somebody puts a pin in a balloon and pops your bubble, basically. But just coming back to tonight, like I said, other than McGoldrick, they had absolutely nothing. And on another night, we probably could have and should have had a few more goals. Like I said, Lacazette, for me, was man of the match. The second goal, done the goalkeeper with the eyes. Absolutely quality finish. Shame he didn't do that on Thursday. But hopefully, if he does start on Thursday, then we can see some of that Lacazette that we've seen tonight. Gabriel Martinelli. Let's just talk about my player, Gabriel Martinelli. Anyone who's watched my channel from when we signed the guy, excuse me, will know that I was telling people, yo, this guy is going to be sick. This guy is the next Luis Suarez. He is absolutely fantastic. And from the first half and the first get-go, really, from the first whistle, he was the one that had the energy. He had the press. He had the tenacity. Like, he'd drop his shoulder and had a shot into the side netting. He kind of set the tempo. And I'm so glad he got a goal tonight as well, because, listen, it's the first start he's had for a long, long time. I think since January. He's only made sub appearances 5 times, I think, since then. So it was nice to see that Gabriel Martinelli got a start tonight and bang, goal. He was quality tonight. He was very close to being man of the match. It was only when Lacazette bagged the second that I switched. But again, Dani Ceballos, great performance tonight as well. One of his best in an Arsenal shirt. And it was just comfortable. Like, listen, there's bigger challenges ahead starting on Thursday, and it doesn't change the fact about the manager. It doesn't change the fact about some of these players are not good enough. Pablo Mari, again, another decent performance from him tonight, albeit he didn't have a lot to do. And Leno could have just had a cigar on the go. It was just comfortable. Get the deck chair out and cigar settings, bruv. It was mad. But all in all, it was pretty simple. And I did like our intensity tonight. I thought that, you know, they're a team that are relegated. They know they're relegated, but not only that, they're a team full of players that some of them are good enough to stay in the Premier League at other teams. So they were kind of fighting for their futures, for their careers. So some of them are going to get moves in the summer. So I expected a bit more from them, and we didn't see that tonight. And that was down to us having a good game plan, quick pass and move at times. At times, the game was so boring. Seriously, it was dead at times. But all in all, it's a 3-0, a clean sheet. Confidence is up. No Aubameyang, no Odegaard, no Smith Rowe, no Tierney, no David Luiz. The only negative for me was that Saka went off with an injury, and he had his right thigh strapped up with an ice pack. And listen, as much as we all like Saka and think he's a top baller, maybe tonight wasn't the game to play him. Let's not forget, he did pull out of the England squad because he was injured. Yeah. And then he was sat on the bench the other night, and now we've put him into this game, and now he's done another injury. So I don't know whether that's just unlucky or whether that's just poor management. I don't know. Listen, Arteta got his spot on tonight. Yeah. And you got to give him praise for that. The fact is, we've gone from 11th to 9th, which is unacceptable. This is Arsenal Football Club. So let's not let this 3-0 victory against a team that are rivaling Derby for the lowest points tally ever in the Premier League season cloud over the fact that we have had our worst season for as long as I can remember, like real talk. But tonight, you have to give credit where it's due. And people love to go game to game and flippity flop, like Javiana's FC and all them ones. But at the same time, you have to give credit where it is. And tonight, Martinelli was sick. Danny Ceballos sick. Thomas Partey was all right. He kept giving the ball away, but eventually he got his game together. Nicola Pepe got better the longer the game went on. I thought he was poor in the first half. Second half, he came into his own. And Lacazette, why, oh, why didn't you do that on Thursday, mate? Hopefully, fingers crossed, he does do that on Thursday and we end up with a semi-final in the Europa League, because this season has been absolutely garbage. And real talk, I'm sure you lot are the same. I can't wait for it to end. Genuinely can't wait for it to end. Get to the Euros. I just want to see the Euros now. I am bored of watching this every week. But tonight's a good night. Take your time with it. Take your time with it. My GOAT, Gabriel Martinelli. I told you all about Martinelli. Go and watch the videos when we signed him. And listen, there's plenty more fan cams coming as well, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled. Kenny Ken's going to be doing player ratings as well. Big up to everybody who showed mad love on this channel recently as well. It's mad appreciated. So thank you very much. And we march on to Slavia Prague on Thursday. It won't be as comfortable as it was tonight, that's for sure. We're out of here.